Hey everyone, this is Gabe. Another weekly update on my pepper plants. And I haven't shown you guys a video in kind of like a week and a half of my update. And I feel really bad. I'm really sorry. I've been, summer just started and I absolutely love summer. It's my favorite season of the year. And I've been so busy. I've been working on getting my license towards skydiving, which has been going great. And I've also been hanging out with a lot of my friends that I'm not going to see once I go off to college. So now today I'm going to show you guys my plants, and I'm really upset with how they've been doing. They haven't been growing a lot. We got a rainstorm here a couple weeks ago, and it really tore the plants apart. Like seriously, like tore them apart. They got a lot of overwatering because of the rain, and I made the mistake of not putting a tarp over them, and now they have aphids. And if you guys know how to fix aphids and get them out of my plants, that would be amazing. Otherwise I can always look it up online. That's what I usually do anyways. And also I'm dealing with tent worms, and tent worms, they come around in the northern state region once every few years, and so I have to also deal with those guys this summer as well, because they're really abundant this year. So let's go take a close look at my plants. Okay, so if you look at the bottom of my plant, you can obviously see there's some overwatering right there. But luckily, this is what makes me happy. Luckily, if you look up at the top, we have some nice green leaves, and they look really healthy. But as you see, the lower ones, they got a lot of rain, and those ones, they're basically dead. So I'm gonna leave them be. I'm gonna trim any of the leaves that are touching the ground, 'cause right now I see some leaves that are touching the ground. I've also need to catch up on weeding, because I haven't done enough weeding. I heard that can take a toll on your plants, and like I said, I'm brand new to outdoor gardening. I have indoor gardening practiced pretty well, but with this new outdoor gardening, it's really tough to do all the weeding and get everything so it's nice and perfect. But it's still fun. I still enjoy it. This would be my butch tea pepper. Let's see. It is about it's like 5 inches tall. They're really low growing plants, but you guys can obviously see some amazing, horrible rain damage on it. It has it on almost every leaf. And but what I'm focused on with this is you can still see green on these leaves. And so when I look at that, I'm thinking to myself, wow, this plant is still healthy. And I haven't watered these guys in like 2 weeks because they really haven't needed it. They haven't needed it because they had so much rain and they were overwatered for a while. All these top leaves right here were extremely yellow. I thought my plants were gonna die. I was freaking out. And that's probably why I've been delaying my weekly updates with you guys, is because in all honesty, I was really embarrassed to show you guys my plants. I want to set a good example for you guys and have something that is pretty to the eyes, but in all honesty, not the prettiest plant I've ever seen, but I know it can improve. Here's this jalapeno pepper plant. Like last week's update, not a lot of change. If you look right down here, right there, I have a lot of yellow on this leaf, and I'm not sure really if it's overwatering or what's going on, but overall the plant's pretty, this plant is pretty healthy. I mean, I look in here and everything looks really good. I do have a couple garden ants, which I'm nervous about because I don't want them to be killing my plants for any reason. When I look under the leaves, I always check these every day to see if there's any aphids on them. I don't know how to take care of aphids yet, so what I've been doing is honestly just blowing them off, and they come right off. They're such small little critters that you can blow them right off, which is good. I really don't want them to kill my plants, but overall, this is a really nice bushy plant, and I'm happy with it. If you guys see right here, this is a jalapeno pepper that is finally growing. I was going to give you guys the update yesterday. There was a flower on here, and just now I checked it, and finally we have a pepper on here that's actually growing. So yeah, we got a pepper growing. And that is why I picked the name Pepper Growing for my YouTube channel, because I guarantee I will be saying that name a lot in the future when I'm looking at all these pepper plants and they are growing peppers. So finally we got our first pepper plant that is growing peppers. So congrats to this guy. This right here is another flower on another one of my jalapeno peppers. Right there, it's just growing nice and steadily. Let's see here. Yeah, it's definitely a flower. This just opened up about a couple days ago, and I really have been, keeping track of all these plants, and they're slowly progressing. But, like I said, I wish that the speed of the growth was a little faster, but there really isn't anything I can do about it. But yeah, we have another flower over here, and as you can see, the stem to it is pretty nice and thick. So I'm hoping we get a nice, big pepper. That right there is my cherry tomato, and I'll give you guys a zoomed out view of my cherry tomato plant, but this thing is about 3.5 feet tall. It's growing amazingly. Like I said in my last week's video, I absolutely love cherry tomato plants, and I've been keeping a close eye on this plant. I have this cherry tomato right there, and I also have, let's see, I have about 5 other cherry tomatoes that are already growing over there. And around this entire plant I have other flowers. This is me, I'm 5'8", and we have my plant right here, which is, a little over 3 feet tall. Absolutely love this guy, my cherry tomato plants. I love you so much, I would just want to hug you right now. Yeah guys, this is my favorite plant out of the batch, and I'd like you to meet him. It's a him, it's not a her. But yeah, this plant is growing amazingly, and I'm really happy with the. Ooh, that was a bee. That was a bee. But yeah, I'm really happy with the progress that this thing has made, and I'm also going to show you guys my sprouts from Ray at the Praxis 55712 channel, and and Mike the Coon Hunter 101. He also sent me pepper seeds, which I'll show you the progress of those as well. Ray, this is Prax Cherry number 1 that you sent me. This guy right here. And here's your other Prax Cherry that you sent me as well. These guys have been growing great. I haven't had a problem with them. And I've just been feeding them water once every couple days. Just kind of running them through the same deal as what I would with a normal pepper. I've found it really easy to grow a tomato. And, they're really fast growing. I love these plants. Let's see. That's probably about, I don't know, like 3.5, 4 inches. I'm really happy and really pleased with this, and I can't thank you enough for the seeds, Ray. Mike, this would be your chocolate habaneros, your Jamaican hot chocolate peppers, whatever you want to call them. These guys are huge. I mean, my thumb, let's see, from the nail, I don't know, like a 1.5 centimeters, but these guys are huge. This span on this is probably about 2 inches so far, and let's see, probably about 2 inches tall. So yeah, I'm really enjoying growing these too. They're growing really well. And and here is the second one, just so you could see that. This guy's growing a little bit slower, but he's growing really well. I love looking at these plants, and I can't thank you enough. This is an amazing pepper plant. Here's the flower, or the flowers I should say, that I'm growing for my girlfriend. Let's see, probably about 7 inches tall. Pretty thin stem, but it's pretty it's not thick. It's obviously thin, but it's strong. It's strong for its size, that's for sure. But if I rotate the pot here, these guys, they're really pretty. I'm actually liking these plants now. They're actually really fun to grow. So yeah, I'm really excited to see some flowers on these guys. And I have missed a couple waterings with these guys, but they haven't gone downhill yet with growth. They've still been growing really nicely, and I really enjoy looking at these things. So guys, that's it for my weekly update. I'm really glad you guys are still watching these things. I feel like I'm getting boring on you guys, but you know, as long as I'm making videos and you guys keep watching them, I'll keep making videos. Yeah, like I said, I'm sorry that I was a little bit late with making this weekly update. And even last week I was a little bit late. I was a couple days late. It's just I've been so busy, and you know, there's been so much going on in my life right now that I have a lot of different focuses at the moment. So thank you guys again for watching this. I really appreciate it, and please subscribe if you'd like to. If you enjoy watching these as much as I enjoy giving them to you, please subscribe. So see you guys later. Bye.